Hey guys, welcome to Raj Makes Money. How are all my money makers doing today? Unfortunately for me, I didn't make any money, but we've still had an incredible week this week, so I'm not complaining, still up really nicely. Hopefully we can continue with those gains and keep it going. But let's go over what happened today. What did I do? Got a little crazy, closed some positions, open positions, chasing AMC around. Had a huge profit in AMC at one point, but didn't get filled. So it's crazy, just a crazy day. But you got to play to win. So let me show you guys what's going on. So unfortunately, down 150,000 today. At the peak today, I was up about 140,000. 130,000, somewhere in there. Kinetics, unfortunately, it didn't have a good day. That was down. I don't know what happened to IDX today. I was hoping to see that get a little bit higher. We could sell those off for 30 cents and get out of this thing, and it just crashed today. So 2 weeks to go on these options. Don't know if I'll sell them for, 13, 14, 15 cents. Or what we'll do, but it'll be interesting. Jaguar today, I sold those 40,000 shares at like $1.86, $1.87 today that we had bought down at $1.21. So we had a nice profit there. I think this one's losing some ground and momentum. I probably should just sell all of it and buy it back for a lot less, but we hedged it. If it comes all the way back down, we'll buy again, and see where it goes. AMC, not GameStop. AMC today was up, down. So I did place some hedges just to protect myself, just because if this does drop drastically, I don't want to get blown out of the water. I was so close. I bought it at around 61 and it ran to about 68, and I was trying to get those 69s off for 12 bucks. Would have been a great trade. Unfortunately, did not happen. But I did go ahead and just hedge it at 61. I bought 10,000 more shares at 57 and 61. I figure, you know what, at least we have a little hedge in here for 46,000 bucks. If it comes back tomorrow, 10 points, God bless it, 150,000 profit. 100,000 back that we were down in it, and 50,000 in profit out the door, close it up. We still have these other contracts with about 30, 40,000 on the line that we're trying to make. So as long as it stays above 42 at least, the rest, we can re-hedge and do some stuff. It's so volatile that the premiums are through the roof. So as long as it just doesn't tank by 20 or 30 points, but hopefully it will keep coming up. CCIV, this one today, oh my God, this thing was up, down. This thing got all the way up. It ran at one point to 24.59 from 22 bucks. I mean, this thing is all over the map. So I basically closed up a bunch of positions. I left 200 contracts open. Unless it drops below 22, which I hope it doesn't. My 20,000 shares of CCIV that I own, these 22 calls will just get filled with this. These two positions will be done, and this will free up about $420,000. I also bought back some of this stuff, and then I went ahead and sold the 24s just as a hedge. But I lost my shirt on those other hedges. If it goes above 24 tomorrow, great. We'll be in great shape. We'll lose a little bit more money, but I figured, you know what? At least I lost a lot. At least I picked up this 31,000, for going into tomorrow. So I have a lot of stuff on play. Tomorrow, if we can finish tomorrow up a little bit, flat, or who knows? I mean, AMC will be a big play because obviously we have 20,000 shares, and these premiums. But I don't know. It'll be an interesting day, that's for sure. I also sold my 2350s when I bought back some of this. Like I said, we had some money. We took a huge loss on that hedge. It didn't work out as planned, but we've still come back and doing good, up $1 million for the year. So I'm not complaining. Like I said, sometimes you just have to make some account moves, clean house, reorganize, and get focused and figure out the game plan. So I also rolled out more of my 2450s and 25s today. But yeah, it's just like such a shame that I rolled like these out so early. I mean, the premiums and I also sold off some of my 24s to raise more capital to buy more stuff. But I want to be sitting on a lot of cash, because I do think there's some great opportunity with stuff like AMC and the meme stocks. When they do move, they obviously don't move based on fundamentals, but they do move, and I want to be able to take advantage of those moves. Mitchell Pilot, $5 super chat, not too bad with how volatile the market was. Thank you, Mitchell, and hopefully you had a good day today. I know you had a great day yesterday. But yeah, so basically, like I said, I want to consolidate, and maybe go into more trades. If you guys want to see all the trades I made today, just join our Patreon group. Go to patreon.com/Raja Makes Money. All our trades, all my trades I do in real time, I post on the Patreon group so you guys can follow along. But like I said, hopefully AMC comes back, or it's something's going on. They sold more stock today. I mean, lots of stuff going on with AMC. Unfortunately for Kenny and the research team, they did not have a successful day today. Down again in the account, down $2,200. And as you can see, Kenny is doing a lot of spring cleaning, a lot of closing of positions. All his trades and the research team stuff is on our Patreon Facebook page. So once you do join our Patreon group, make sure you get added to the Patreon Facebook page. But Kenny's sitting on quite a bit of cash now, so he can do some moves. I wouldn't be surprised to see Kenny jumping on some GameStop or AMC or BlackBerry. I don't know. He's going to do something big, I have a feeling. Let me give you some information. Let's see. From Kenny and the research team, down 22.88, but I raised a lot of cash, and we're going to make some big bets to turn this account around. I like PVSP and STRH. Both ran nicely today, and I think we are going to see a lot more action on them in the next few days. BSEG down from 40 cents this week. Massive news out. Watching for a 10-cent break on it. We'll add in the AM if it doesn't gap. UNDR, I missed today, up 300%, and it ran away from me and couldn't catch it. We'll look for a dip on it tomorrow. Hearing they should announce a big settlement on a lawsuit they're involved in. I am down, but not out. Jack B. Nibble. So that's from Kenny and the research team today. So it'd definitely be interesting. Kenny also wanted to let everybody know that he was watching a segment on CNBC today, and there's a lot of people on AMC, the big ones, they're buying the 170s. I'm not going to sit here and tell you. AMC is not going to be $170 tomorrow. Maybe it'll hit $100. I don't know. It could hit $10, but definitely won't be $170 tomorrow. Funny enough, somebody said, Loop Capital said AMC, I think, should be worth $1. I know the analysts have it pegged at $5.11, but it's crazy. After hours, it was up a couple of points, then it went down 4 or 5 points, so it's bouncing around. It seems to open up in the mornings. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just going to gamble with it tomorrow. We'll see where it goes. Hopefully it goes up 10 points back to 61 and my calls get filled in the stock. Otherwise, we'll write next week's. Like I said, the premiums are insane. Even, when something moves this much, it's just, crazy. Coinbase, Bitcoin is coming back strong, up almost 30, or did hit 39,000, sitting right around here, 38 now. So it's coming back. But in other news, Dogecoin is coming down. Remember, this was up to 44 cents yesterday. Got all the way down to 37 cents, so it's bounced off of that. Don't know what's going on. Maybe somebody realized it's just a worthless coin. Who knows? Stock futures are pretty much flat overnight. But yeah, all the big news and everything is obviously the meme stocks. Instead of Wall Street, they're calling it Meme Street now. And so definitely crazy stuff going on there. So somebody says there's 150 contracts on $145 calls expiring tomorrow on AMC. Yeah, there's something like 4 million contracts. It's something crazy out there and stuff. What's going on and stuff. So new stock sale from AMC won't be effective until 2022. So the new stock they sold today was effective, just like that other company and stuff. So, here's the thing with AMC. And this is 100% dud, worthless. Like I said, there's no fundamentals. Sometimes you have to be, sometimes you're late to the party. You can't trade it based on any intelligence because there is none. This whole meme thing, it's a craze. Somebody today bought AMC at, somebody pre-market today bought it at $75. They got crushed at $51 right now, or $49. There's no rhyme or reason to it. They say this short squeeze. Well, all the shorts sold out, and now there's no shorts left. That's why it dropped 25 points. I don't know. It'll definitely be interesting to see. Be interesting. Donnelly says AMC took a hard hit and is still standing. The inevitable squeeze is coming. Well, hopefully it comes. Maybe it'll come tomorrow and we'll see the big boom. Marco, Dogecoin has been falling since it hit Coinbase Pro and regular Coinbase today. That hype didn't show up. And somebody yesterday said that every time those stocks hit on Coinbase, they start to go up and then they go down and then they come back. So who knows what is going on. We'll have to wait and see. Joseph says, what do you think about Apple? I have a huge percentage in calls and I'm worried. We dropped below the 200-day moving average today. Where is the love? So here's what I think. I love Apple. I mean, as a company, I think Apple is one of the greatest companies of all time. I think it's a great stock. If the premiums were a lot better, I would be playing it, but it's not really cost effective. But based on where my swings have been, I may be actually better off playing Apple. Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, I think Apple... I think Apple's going to bounce. I know some researchers said they think Apple's going to come down more. Here's the thing. If the market crashes or there's a big sell-off, Apple's going to go to 110, 115. The market comes back, which, this is what worries me. When your market is near its highs and you have Apple's off 18% from the highs and it hasn't caught up to the market, Apple does have that whole lawsuit thing. Here's the thing. You got Apple with this lawsuit. This could really affect Apple. But, I mean, the good news is win or lose. I mean, if they win, it's, tremendous for Apple. If they lose, they're going to appeal it. It's years down the road. The big thing with Apple is what are they going to do in the, automotive space? If they or do something big in automotive, that could really accelerate the stock. But they have to have new products. They have to have new stuff. They're obviously selling stuff and doing well. Penny, SNDL, has moved up nicely this week. Still have average of 94 cents a share in holding. Yeah, SNDL. And I know yesterday it was up. I didn't know what it did today. See? Oh, wow. $1.29 today. Holy smokes. Yesterday must have been a big day too then. I guess we didn't look at it yesterday. Wow. So, well, congratulations, Penny. Looks like you're doing really well. So, let's see. Satoshi says, Apple is an $80 stock. Hedge funds are shorting it. I don't know. Apple is not a stock I would go short. It has a lot of volume, has a lot of money, and definitely can move. I definitely do not. Here's the thing. Let's talk common sense. If you're a hedge fund and you're shorting Apple, it's only trading at a P/E of 27. So if you took 125 and you're saying Apple should trade at well, not Satoshi is, but if that's true news and the hedge funds are thinking that Apple should trade at a P/E of 17, come on, that's ridiculous. I can't see that. Mitchell Violet, $3 super sticker. Thank you so much, Mitchell. Rupan says, Raja, what can I say at Ford? Quality is job number one. Arguably, this is one of the Ford's best management team in place in a long time. And I know Ford had that big update. Sure. Oh, wow. Another update. And after hours, Ford's doing good. But at the same token, the market cap and, with the slowdown on the semiconductor chips and stuff for the vehicles or the chips, it'll be interesting where Ford goes. Here in the future. But we will have to wait and see. Nobody knows. It's like nothing makes sense in this market every day. So Ganesh says, is GTT next AMC? I've never even heard of GTT. What is that? GTT Communications. Wow. No clue. It looks like the next AMC because it loses $2.85 a share. But I don't know anything about this one. What is this? Today, wow, it was only at $4.75 today, $3.11. It's been as high as $10. So let's look at the 6-month chart. Yeah, looks like it was right around when the meme stocks took off and came down and crashed. But I mean, it's like with everything. BB, I think, finished the day up. Still was up today, that one, but I mean, that one, same thing. It got as high as $20 today, and then came down. Express, I think, was down today, losing some of the momentum. So it's hard to say. There's, like I said, there's no rhyme or reason to these meme stocks, these short squeezes. At some point, there's people with more money than us that are going to, maybe dictate where these stocks go. Marjorie, what do you think of Calypso coin, the blockchain Calypso coin, asking for a friend? No clue about it. I would Google it. I've never even heard of Calypso, so not familiar with that one. Ansenatopic, I lost huge on AMC last year when Robinhood blocked trades on it and brought the price. This squeeze will be our redemption this time. Well, hopefully, I'm in it with you guys. Like I said, I like to have fun. I'm not in it because I have any intelligence. I'm just jumping on the train and seeing what we can do with it. So, Chris says, after a successful CCIV merger, would we expect a nice run-up? I'm expecting once the announcement on Lucid, goes through, I think that's why it's running now. But like I said, once again, today, this thing bounced. It actually went higher than usual. It went up to 24.59. It was getting stuck around that 24.30. So this is a good sign. But the 100-day moving average is at 24, or 90-day moving average, $24. And it seems to, it hits, bounces in there and comes back. The good news is at least we're showing signs of support and we're staying around 23. I think if it closes tomorrow above 23, I think next week we could be off to the races because the merger is supposed to happen in June. I don't know if it's next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks away, but it should be happening. So crazy, Carl. You started with 5 million this year. You have 6.5 million, and you're down. LOL. So I'm down today, but for the year, and I did add that extra 500. So for the year, we're up $1 million right now, basically 20% for the year. So my goal is in the next week to be up $2 million. So in the next week, I'm hoping to be up to another $1 million in that account. So Margaret says, Raja, do you think Roblox will get over 100 a share? RBLX. So there's a lot of talk about this company. Obviously, they're a huge gaming company and stuff. Well, it got over $100 a share today, 102 near its highs. I don't know. This is going to be one probably wait for earnings. They keep saying. Let's see. Roblox earns key rating hike, hits key threshold after 4 quarters of triple-digit sales growth. I don't know. Definitely up a lot. It's done well, this year, from its lows. Hard to say on that one. I really don't follow that one. I've just seen, like I said, I just see what they keep saying, on CNBC and stuff about that one. It looks good. I don't know. When a stock's already at its highs, it's tough, to get in on them. Especially unless, the stock is, not like, a meme stock and stuff. So. Tesla Mike says CCIV to the moon. From Kenny and the research team, it says there's no squeeze on that one. It's trading liquid as water. AMC has traded their float over 3 times now in the last 3 days. Yeah, it's crazy. But if they keep adding to that float, I don't know. That if they keep selling more shares out there, there's more shares to short. So who knows what will happen there. John, you think you're shooting yourself in the foot with all the hedges. Why don't you pick a direction and run with it? So I'm not shooting myself in the foot. It's, you have to hedge stuff. So, for example, like today with AMC, you sell you buy stock at $61 and then the average price of $61 and the stock comes down 10 points on 10,000 shares, it's sitting at 50.51, you're down $100,000 right now. If tomorrow it goes down another 10 points, you're down another 100,000. So when you hedge these things, so I hedged it, for $4.65. So at least it takes my average cost down to $56. So if tomorrow, the stock's at $58, I actually have a profit. If tomorrow the stock, runs to $100, God bless it, I made $46,000 profit. It's just different ways of playing. When you have a lot of money at stake, you do different things. If you're only buying, 10 shares, 100 shares, it really doesn't make sense to hedge it because you don't need to hedge it. You're just, praying, you buy 10 shares at $50 and you're hoping it goes to $60, and you make $100. I don't know. If you have 100 shares and it, goes up 10 points, you make $1,000. There's not really anything to hedge, but, if you're putting on the line, I'm sitting here with $1 million of AMC right now. This is a 100% worthless company, could be $1 tomorrow. What if, the shorts come in and just bang it, this thing out? What if the shorts have been acquiring, what if somebody's acquiring stock? Like I said, obviously today the thing went to $68.50. Pre-market it went to $75. And it's at $51 right now, or closed at 51, and after hours it's down even more. Why? Where are all the gamma short squeezes, especially after market? I don't think there's any hedge funds shorting stocks after hours. They're doing all this during the day. That's why in the mornings you always see that big bounce. So have to keep an eye on that. Marco Polo, since Coinbase stock basically follows Bitcoin, is there an advantage to buy stock instead of Bitcoin? So I think it's sometimes when Bitcoin's going up, it gets more in the news. But here's the thing that people keep forgetting about with Coinbase is as long as Bitcoin's going up or down, as long as it's moving, Coinbase is making money. I mean, example, Bitcoin is up the last couple of days and Coinbase is down. I think it's just what do you really think the valuation of Coinbase is worth and how many shares of stock, what will their earnings be? So, It's hard to say. But the more people are buying and selling Bitcoin, Coinbase could care less if Coinbase would care less if Bitcoin was $1 or Bitcoin was $1,000,000. It doesn't matter to them. They're just making a transaction fee. So as long as they're moving, billions of dollars a day in Bitcoin and making their 5%, crazy extortion amounts that they take, they really don't care what it does. So. Kenny and the research team says that AMC will have to do another huge dilution, like 150 million shares to clear their debt. Yeah, I mean, they would have to keep diluting it, but I think they're up against a wall now. I don't think they really have any more stock to dilute based on what they were saying. So it'll be interesting. Like I said, hey, I'm along for the ride. Let's have some fun. There's no intelligence why I'm playing this stock. This is purely speculative. Also, guys, remember these are my trades that I'm doing for fun. I definitely want to win, but it will be interesting where it goes. Hopefully it goes up. Like I said, tomorrow if it goes up, I've got about 100. We'll have a nice day. If CCIB tomorrow could go to up 50 cents a buck, and AMC is back up tomorrow, it will be a good day. We'll have we could have a $1 million plus week. So very happy with where things have gone this week. Like I said, these short weeks have always done really well for me. Excited for tomorrow, excited for next week. Like I said, I'm getting very excited for the CCIV Lucid merger, coming up. This is what we've been waiting for. I've been stuck in this holding pattern all the way down, at 1,700 grand. But like I said, I've got to clear it out because there is opportunity, and I see how these meme stocks trade. And you know what? I've got the liquidity and the money. I've got the money in the account. I don't have the liquidity because I'm stuck with some of the CCIV. So hopefully we get out of that. We'll get the rest of our money, and then you know what? We'll have $5, $6, $7 million. We'll have some fun. You know what? We see the next meme stock or something, I'll go ahead and buy 100, 200,000 shares. It'll move $1, $2, $3 in a day. I'll make $500,000 a day. We'll print money. This will be better than an ATM. But we'll have some fun. It'll be a wild ride. But if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do. If you're watching on Facebook, make sure you follow me. And this is Raja Makes Money. Hope you guys did well. You're the money makers, and I'll see everybody same time, same place.